Ayan guys, so welcome to our segment for today. Nagpa-practice po tayo ngayon. Kasi may na-compose na awit itong isa sa aking disciple na si P.B. Barrett na pinabagatang One Day. One Day ba yung pamagat nito? Basta dumiretso ako sa chorus. So, ayan. Tingnan natin kung kaya ba natin ito. Ayan. One day will come that I will see what you have in store for me. Long to see your glory, your wonder-working power, love for me. One day will come, I will see what you have in store for me. I love to see your glory, your wonder-working power and love for me. Oh, sweet Jesus, what a Savior done for me. Nothing compares to you. How great is your grace that you save a human race. Along to I love for him who will die, despite what I've done, living in this God, the sacred day is God. Oh, sweet Jesus, one thing done for us, nothing compares to your lasting love. How great is your grace that you save the human race. Ayan. Yes. May nag-chat. Ayan, may nag-chat talaga. Naputol tuloy kay may nag-chat. Pero guys, no, ang ganda yung gagawan ko kaya yung ng ano, background yun. Gagawin ko yan. Alam niya. One day is the Lord. Bitaw, yun nga guys, no? So, shout out nga pala sa aking, ano, isa sa, ano ko sa Sultan Kudarat, no? Si PB Barrett, shout out sa iyo. Okay yung ginagawa mo, no? Patuloy mo yan, anak. Patuloy mo sa pag-compose ng mga awitin, no? Ayan, para sa Panginoon. Yung masasabi ko sa iyo, anak, ay patuloy lang and patuloy ang laban. Ayan. So, ayan, nakaka-encourage naman, no? May ikaw yung composer, may naggawa na ng ano, no? So, guys, kung gusto niyo yung marinig yon talaga, yung pinakinggan natin in the, kukontak ko yung anak ko, contact natin one of this day na in the live, no? Sama natin sa live yung yung kanyang awit, no? Yung mga umawit nito. So kung one time din kung kaya niya nang umakyat, so nag-akyat ka rin, nak, no? Tanungin ko muna kung wait lang, mag-pause muna tayo, no? So, yun, nak, no? Patuloy lang sa kung ano yung gustong ipagawa ng Panginoon sa iyo in every circumstances sa ating buhay. Patuloy lang. So, shout out nga pala sa lahat ng mga kikinig ngayon wherever you are, from every places, no? Sa mga panahon ngayon. Yun yung panahon na kailangan natin na ngayon basahin yung Word of God. Ayan. So, marami na akong hindi na po-post na mga Word of God, but today, punta tayo sa Exodus chapter 2. Genesis, Exodus. Ayan. So, ito yung natin, patuloy tayo sa Health is Wealth challenge natin, guys. So, kung mayroon pa sa inyo mag-a-accept ng challenge na ito, don't forget to mention me in your kung saan yung social media platform. Ayan. So, dito sa Exodus, let's read about the birth of Moses. Ayan, the birth of Moses, guys. Sabi niya, now a man from a house of Levi went and took as his wife a Levite woman. The woman conceived and bore a son, and when she saw that he was a fine child, she hid him 3 months. When she could hide him no longer, she took for him a basket made of bulrushes, and daubed it with bitumen and pitch. She put the child in it and placed it among the reeds by the river bank. And his sister stood at distance to know what would be done to him. Now the daughter of Pharaoh came down to bath at the river. While her young woman walked beside the river, she saw the basket among the reeds and sent her servant woman, and she took it. When she opened it, she saw the child, and behold, the baby was crying. She took pity on him and said, "This is one of the Hebrews' children." Then his sister said to Pharaoh's daughter, "Shall I go and call you a nurse from the Hebrews woman to nurse the child for you?" And Pharaoh's daughter said to her, "Go." So the girl went and called the child's mother. And Pharaoh's daughter said to her, "Take this child away and nurse him for me, and I will give you your wages. So the woman took the child and nursed him. When the child grew up, she brought him to Pharaoh's daughter, and he became her son. She named him Moses because she said, I drew him out of the water. Moses flees to Midian. One day, when Moses had grown up, he went out to his people and looked on their burdens, and he saw an Egyptian beating a Hebrew. One of his people, he looked this way and that, and seeing no one, he struck down the Egyptian and hid him in the sand. When he went out the next day, behold, two Hebrews were struggling together. And he said to the man in the wrong, why do you strike your companion? He answered, who made you a prince and a judge over us? Do you mean to kill me as you killed the Egyptian? Then Moses was afraid and thought, surely the thing is known. When Pharaoh heard of it, he sought to kill Moses. But Moses fled from Pharaoh and stayed in the land of Midian, and he sat down by a well. Now the priest of Midian had 7 daughters, and they came and drew water and filled the troughs to water their father's flock. The shepherds came and drove them away, but Moses stood up and saved them, and watered their flock. When they came home to their father's Reuel, he said, how is it that you have come home so soon today? They said, an Egyptian delivered us out of the hand of the shepherds, and even drew water for us and watered the flock. He said to his daughters, then where is he? Why have you left the man? Call him, that he may eat bread. And Moses was content to dwell with the man. And he gave Moses his daughter Zipporah. She gave birth to a son, and he called his name Gershom, for he said, I have been a sojourner in a foreign land. God hears Israel's groaning. During those many days, the king of Egypt died, and the people of Israel groaned because of their slavery and cried out for help. Their cry for rescue from slavery came up to God, and God heard their groaning, and God remembered his covenant with Abraham, with Isaac, and with Jacob. God saw the people of Israel, and God knew. So yun guys, no? It's all about, yung binasa natin is all about the birth of Moses. Grabe guys, no? Yung the birth of Moses. Hello, Teribay Vlogs. Welcome. Good morning sa iyo. Ayan, so, the birth of Moses, ayan. Grabe pala yung pinagdaanan niya guys, no? Oh, sinilang siya na, may dugong. Ayan, salamat sa patamsak, Tariray Vlogs. Salamat. Ayan, nandiyan pala si, kanina ka ba lang ba dyan? Kapatid na, ayan, shout out to you. Kapatid na fantastic girl. Ayan, Hannah Ariana, shout out. And guys, so, habang ginatok ko kasi itong video ito, nandiyan naka-live din tayo. So, kung gusto niyo ding sundan yung live natin, Spiritual Health Challenge number 5. Ayan. So, and guys, so, ayun, yung nangyari kay the birth of Moses, yun, grabe, sinilang siya ng, yung time na gusto ng Pharaoh na ipapatay lahat ng mga bata. So, napunta siya sa anak ng ni Pero. Grabe minsan guys, ano yun kapatid? Sige. Ayan, shout out din pala. Shout out to Wala Stick channel. Ayan. So gumagawa ako ngayon kapatid ng yung sa Health is Wealth Challenge, no, video. Ayan, salamat kapatid. Sunod lang ako doon, sunod lang ako. So, yun. Shout out to all YT the Barkads. Ayan, shout out to all. Ayan, God bless. God bless daw, sabi ni kapatid na Ronald Escobar. Ayan, shout out sa lahat na tumambay dito. Yan, salamat no. Shout out din kay Tatay Unad TV. Yan, shout out to all memories. Ayan, yung natin isa sa nag-accept din ng challenge natin, no, the spiritual health is wealth. Ayan, so shout out sa iyo, memories, and shout out sa mga psalmista all over the Philippines. The shout out psalmist YouTubers. Ayan, shout out Christians YouTubers and Pinoy YouTubers. Ayan, Pinoy support. Ayan, to Jhun Puentes. Ayan, shout out to you. Shout out to, wait lang, sino pa yung shout out? Ayan, to shout out din to you, Jabe Capote. Isa din sa nag-accept ng challenge na ito, no? The spiritual health is wealth. Thank you. Mamaya ilalagay ko yung niya dito, no? Yung link ng mga nag-accept ng challenge. So, kung hindi niyo pa na-accept ang challenge na ito, guys, accept niyo na para marami na tayo, no? At maraming makapakinig ng Word of God for you today. Ayan, yung Word of God ay napaka-importante sa buhay natin, even sa spiritual life natin. Then, shout out din pala kay The Mads of San Diego. Ayan, shout out to you, The Mads of San Diego. Si The Mads of San Diego, mga kapatid, ay isa sa mga siya din yun sa Health is Wealth Challenge walking vlogger. Ayan, so pwede rin siguro Bible readers vlogger din tayo dito. Ayan, so shout out sa lahat ng nakikinig ng yung laging sumusubaybay sa ating Health is Wealth for you today. Ayan, so ayan, shout out sa lahat, no? Merlita Laikan, Young's Kiss Vlogs, Reuben Pagayaw, Jenaline Albezo, ayan, mga kapatid ko yan. Hana Ariana, shout out. And ayan, Young's Kiss Vlogs, nandiyan ka pa pala. Nag-start na ng work. Ayan, so kumikreate kasi double purpose na ito, no? Habang naka-live tayo, nakaharap din ako dito sa sa camera na nag-record ako sa bagong continuation ng Health is Wealth Challenge natin. Spiritual Health is Wealth. Ayan, so siyempre, nagsimula ito sa kagustuhan natin na may palaganap yung Word of God, no, for you today. So yun, sana magustuhan nyo ito and patuloy tayo sa pagpapalaganap ng Word of God. And shout out pala sa Digital Impact, John Mark Dapitan, isa sa webinar. So guys, kung gusto niyo din na yung webinar, gusto niyo sumali, ayan, just click nyo rin sa baba, nandun din yun si Jhun Mark Dapitan, I mean. Siya yung isa sa nag-ano ng yan, salamat Young's Kiss Vlog sa patamsak dyan. So, yan, si Jhun Mark Dapitan at yung mga sumali sa webinar, shout out, Rio, sino ba yun, hindi ko na siya, Ma'am Cha, ayun, Jake Umpa, lahat ng sumali sa shout out sa inyo lahat ng sumali sa webinar ni Jhun Mark Dapitan kahapon. And also shout out to Sir, wait lang, check ko. Ayan, so shout out din sa mga ka-YT the Barkads. Ayan, so hindi ko na siguro maisa-isa dito, no? Kasi walang nickname, puro nickname. Wait lang ha, sandali. Paano ba to? Sandali. Shout out to mga ka-YT the Barkads natin, yan, no? So dito may mga nickname. So ayan, so si Audacious 15, Fulario the Great, ayan, Alcala Malati Vern, ayan, Alvin Lorenzo, Wala pang nickname. Eliza Hirana. Onad TV. Ang Pobre sa Canada. Yan. Shout out. Mark Jhunz Vlog. RG Moises Vlog. Ashley Michael Apostol. Ayan. The Mean Girl. Bisayang Waray Vlog. Ayan. Shout out. Mirando Virginia Clemente Elbow. Shout out to you. Leon Selvino Channel. Ayan. Shout out. Carol Inocencio Smart. Shout out to you. Christine Almosera, shout out. Shout out to Cora Quiliano, and shout out to, ayan, shout out din pala sa may-ari ng Sam Center ni Kuya Elvin, Kuya Edwin, and si Kuya Edwin, shout out sa Salatandre family, shout out. Ayan, to shout out to Daisy Respecia, Jezzy, sino ba yun? May naggugulo kasi sa chat, wait lang ha. Ayan, shout out to JZ Downhill Bikers, Dieter Dilag, shout out. And shout out to Dolores Amor Ganda, shout out to Donalyn Guelib, shout out to Sir Eds, ayan. Eliza Vlog, shout out to you. And Ellen Sumayang Singson, shout out. Evelyn Galabo, Dandan Mantolino, shout out to you, Dandan. Jenaline Albeso, yan, shout out na. Jason, Gian Paulo Arellano. Glorious Vlog, shout out to you. Gracias Badillo, shout out. Hana Ariana, shout out. Hasmin, ayan, shout out to you. Hera Lagan, Bus Kenny TV, shout out. Isid TV, shout out to you, Isid TV. Ayan, shout out din to James Loves. Ayan, Jamie Salagenda Guave. Shout out to Net15 Janet. Shout out to you. Shout out to Janet Canencia. Ayan, shout out to Jason Esmenia. To Jabe Capote. Shout out. A to Z Creative. Shout out to you. Jedea Jetro Anito. Shout out. Jan Moto TV, shout out. Bus Mata, shout out. Ramirez J, shout out to you. Jay's Rams, ayan, shout out. Jay's Rams, Ramirez J's, ayan, shout out din to John Dijan and Infortuna, shout out to Giovanni Manlangit, ayan, Manlangit, and shout out to John Mark De La Cruz, ayan, John Marvin Belsara, shout out. Jordan Brillantes, shout out to you, Jordan Brillantes. Yeah, Dandan TV. Ayan, so shout out to Josh Parking Vlog. Ayan, Parking Vlog, shout out to you. Joshua Mandar, shout out. Next naman na. Shout out. Ayan. Ayan, shout out to Joshua Mandar. Shout out to Tool TV. Ayan, shout out to you. And shout out to Jubito Jingal Jr. Ayan. Shout out Catherine Joy Cunning, Gloria Sulutan, Kaulo Tribe, shout out to you. Kenji Maraut, sino ba to si Kenji Maraut? Ay, si Boss Kenny pala to. Kensong Pote, ayan, shout out to you. Lea Delgado, aka Youngskis Vlogs, hindi pa na-edit yung ano mo dito. Nickname mo sa YT Dabarkads, ayan, shout out. Shout out to Leah Williams, ayan. Great Leonardo Vlog, shout out to you. Bozzz Elijah Padilla, shout out. Shout out to Machuri Espirit, Mother Bads, shout out. Shout out to Maricel Mahinay, Pahamutang, ayan. Shout out to Mark Anthony Almadin. Ayan, si Mark Anthony Almadin. Okay, Jen Mark Almadin, shout out to you. Sa Jen Mark Connects, ayan, so ayan, sa Power, shout out sa mga Power. And shout out to Murphy De La Cruz Cuejano. Shout out Mary Joy Martinez. Shout out Marlita Laikan. YT Dabarkads. Meds Tablada Tabo. Shout out to you. Shout out to Miji Luzaga or Ma'am Ems Vlog. Ayan. So MG Biang or Malin Harumay. Shout out to you. Mamsi Mary Chanova. Shout out to you, Mamsi Mary. Ayan, shout out din to NG Martalia Obespo. Nona Normie, ayan. Nona Normie, shout out pa rin sa iyo. Shout out to Falconete, Merano, Marcia, or si Sarah, hindi ko na hindi na change yung nickname dito guys, no? Shout out na lang din to Philip Gurgod, and shout out to Princess Gabe, Andoy TV, shout out to Raymark Javier, and Rian Alignano Fabio, shout out Richard Angelo, Daniel, yan, Riza for you, Ayala, shout out to Roland Escobar Vlogs, ayan, Ronald Mamba, shout out to Rosmaine Panulia Reyes, Sarah Pasteleros, shout out to you, Shelles or Kabiyahing Ina, shout out, Lula Sings Stream, shout out to you, Lula Sings Stream, Sherwin Official, shout out, si Ram Analuz, ito si Ram Analuz guys ay na-meet ko sa US Win, ayan. Shout out to you, si Ram Analuz. Shell TV channel, shout out to you. Set nickname, set nickname. so Emery, Reed, shout out. Bozzz Jo Adilad, shout out to you. Teresa Maria, Master JTV, Burley T, ayan. The Marlor family, shout out. William Barbayan or William Brad, ayan, shout out to you. Yan Colines, or ito si Pinay Cheese Kitchen, ayan, shout out to you all. Yan to Kenya, ayan, shout out to Zandi TV, ayan, so dami palang member ng guys, YT The Workheads. So kung hindi na shout out yung, ayan, hello Jabe Kaputi, shout out to you, shout out sa mga YT The Workheads. Naka 26 minutes ako sa pag-review, sa pag-shout out, no? After reading ng Word of God for you today. Ngayon, so, ayun guys, this is it. Ayan, so, may 10 minutes pa tayo sa live natin, and ngayon, ayan, so, mamaya isa-shout out ko naman yung mga, yung mga psalmist YouTuber sa next na, natin. Then yung, sandali lang, may check ko yung last na post natin about sa, ayan, nandito ako, LS ako, ayan. Ayan, susunod dito guys, punta tayo kay Walastic Channel, no? Follow the trade na lang. Thank you sa pag-shoutout host. Walang problema yan, Young's Kiss Vlog, ayan. So, medyo mataas na yung video ko, so, ayan guys. Dito lang ako mag-excuse muna sa sa video ko kasi yung live ongoing pa yan. So mayroon pa tayong ilang minutes, 15 minutes diyan sa live or 20 minutes sa live. So dito sa video ko, ayan, na shout out ko na lahat ng YT The Workheads. Ayan, so madali lang naman siguro yung isali ko na lang din siguro yung para isang daanan na to. Isali ko na lang pag shout out yung YouTubers, psalmist YouTubers, ayan. Mayroon pala akong psalmist YouTubers, guys. Shout out to psalmist YouTubers. Ayan, na-shout out ko na lahat. Then, post muna tayo. So, yun guys. So, sa next na naman, guys. I-shout out ko yan. Shout out Merlita Laikan. Tapos, kinang na-shout out sa video ko. And, that's all. Bye-bye sa lahat. Thank you for listening the Word of God for you today. And spiritual health is well. Kung gusto nyong tanggapin ang challenge nito, yan, huwag na kayong mag-atubiling tanggapin. So, ayun again, thank you Memories and Jabe Kaputi. Shout out sa inyong dalawa dahil tinanggap yung challenge to read verse or pa yan, Word of God. Yan, challenge sa ating mga viewers. Ayan. So, to God be the glory and have a blessed day. See you next time. Siyempre, kung hindi niyo pa na subscribe itong channel ni Jhunz Vlogs, don't forget to subscribe and click the notification button para updated kayo sa next video natin. Then, don't forget to comment below. Comment nyo kung ano yung gusto nyo na basahin naman natin. So, kanina, kakabasa natin ng Exodus chapter 2. Yan. So, yun yung about sa pagkaanak ni Moses. Ayan. So, sige. Yun lang. And maraming salamat. Like nyo na din. And have a blessed day. Bye-bye. Ayun.